Alrighty. Think we're good to go. Alrighty. We all set with that. All right. How we doing, everybody? Let's see if we are cooking out here. Hopefully everything is going great on the stream. And as I say that, of course, it's going to go, red now. All right, whatever. I'm going to roll with this. Hopefully it behaves itself. So what's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another live stream. I know I was supposed to go live tonight to do the Cavs and Pelicans. Well, if you were tuning into that stream, which not a lot of people were, because it was ugly. Like, I'm not even just talking about the stream. I'm talking about the game itself. Like, the Cavs look like they were still on All-Star break. Like, damn. Like, bro, it's like they didn't even show up. They got damn near 30 ball by the freaking Pelicans tonight. Now, the Pelicans are actually decent, but they got destroyed by the Timberwolves last night. Yeah, I believe they played last night. They were on the back end of a back-to-back. They walked into their house, pissed off, and they faced essentially a sleepwalking Cavs team. And look what happened. So I figured let's have some fun tonight. Not sure if anyone will be, commenting or anything. But as you can tell by what you see behind me, I'm going to be reviewing, doing a lot of that lately, updated landing spots for PFF's top 50 free agents. Obviously, not a lot of people like PFF for many reasons. Some people say they're kind of stupid. I don't know. I mean, it's just something to look at while we wait for free agency to get here. It's almost here. I'm freaking ready. So with that being said, let's get right into these landing spots. And let's see. And by the way, they also include the money too. So we'll see who's going where and for how much and for how long. So the first guy in the top 50 list is Kenny Gallaudet. Their prediction is the Giants, 4 years, $85 million with $57 million guaranteed. I believe he was actually in the ESPN simulation thing that I did earlier. Yeah, New York fans would absolutely love this. And, I can see why. Kenny Gallaudet is a number one receiver, something that obviously the Lions are going to miss. But the Giants desperately need a number one because, you have Slate and you have Shepard, but they're not bona fide number ones. You used to have Odell, and when you had Odell, that was nasty. And you need a number one, and that would be Kenny Gallaudet. And I feel like if you guys were to get Kenny Gallaudet, that would definitely make your other receivers' lives easier. And it would also help if Evan Ingram could develop hands too. But Gallaudet is going to be one of the most popular free agents on the market. And if you're the Giants, in order to get him, you're going to have to fork over some dough. And I think that guaranteed money right there is going to really be what hooks him to the Giants. $57 million guaranteed for 4 years. That's good. So next is Trent Williams, and PFF has him going back to the Niners. 4 years, $80 million with $62 million guaranteed. In fact, let's see who wrote this article. Does it say who? No? Okay, cool. Anthony Harris, 4 years, $56 million with $27 million guaranteed. It's kind of funny because I put him as the thumbnail. I did not look at this article before posting the thumbnail. So, it's not like I looked through the article and I saw Anthony Harris and I figured he was probably going to be on the list. But damn, Browns 4 years. Yeah, I even talked about it in the John Johnson video today. I feel like he is going to be essentially a major, player for the Browns. Yeah, he's going to be probably one of our top targets. And yeah, I could see us getting him. And then what's going to happen is I bet if we don't get Harris, we're going to jump on John Johnson. Watch. But of course, we wanted him last year, and he was tagged. By the way, what's going on, Jazz fan, Leafs fan? It's popping. Yeah, I guess there was kind of a blessing in disguise that I wound up not streaming the rest of that game because it got ugly, man. Oh my God, they damn near 40-balled the Cavs tonight. Ugh. Yeah, thank God I didn't stream the rest of that game. But anyways, moving on, we got number 4, Hunter Henry. Los Angeles Chargers. They don't give a money thing, though. That's the kind of weird part. Okay. At least from what I can see. Will Fuller, Indianapolis Colts, 5 years, $87.5 million. Wait. Duh. So they have him going back to the Chargers. Okay, so they have Hunter Henry going back to the Chargers. Okay. Makes sense. Play with Justin Herbert. All right. Will Fuller to Indy, so he's going to a division rival, going to play with Carson Wentz. What's going on, Tim? What's going on, Tyler? I'd rather have John Johnson. Yeah, there's going to be people that are going to say that. I would be fine with either one, to be honest with you. But yeah, Will Fuller to Indy, giving Carson Wentz another speedy threat to go with Michael Pittman Jr. Ooh, man. T.Y. Hilton, too? Ooh. That would be great. 5 years, $87 million with $25 million guaranteed. That would be a dynamite get for the Colts because you want to give Carson Wentz weapons. I remember Eagles fans were always getting on the Eagles case about not getting them receivers. And, Frank Reich was there, and he probably heard a lot of it from Eagles fans. So he's like, I'm going to try and get Carson all the weapons I can, and I'm going to try and help this guy be successful. He's got T.Y. Hilton. You get him Will Fuller. Woohoo, baby. Number 6, Joe Thuney to the Bengals, 4 years, $57 million, $35 million guaranteed. I mentioned this in the ESPN simulation video. Yeah, I've seen a lot of this. Thuney to the Bengals. Oh, yeah. John is only 25, I think, and Harris is 29. Yeah. He's like younger and cheaper. Talking about Johnson for sure. But yeah, Bengals, 4 years, $57 million, $35 million guaranteed for Thuney. Again, another guy that we would have been interested in last year, but he got tagged. And honestly, I'm not even mad anymore because Wyatt Teller is an absolute monster. And I love it. So, yeah, the Bengals desperately need offensive linemen. And they're going to probably sort of break the bank for a guy like Thuney. Okay, just making sure my stream is running smooth. It looks like it is. I like that Bud D from Steelers. Yeah, we'll see if he's in here. I'm sure he's in here, but let's see who PFF has him going to. Next is Shaq Barrett, and PFF has him returning to Tampa. 4 years, $68 million, $40 million guaranteed. So I guess Bruce Arians would once again live up to his promise of your ass is not going nowhere. And I feel like, I don't know if he'll be going anywhere, to be honest with you. Wow. So, yeah, that'd be a great get. Good job retaining him. William Jackson going back to Cincy. 3 years, $40 million with 22.5 guaranteed. 22.5 million guaranteed. Yeah, you got to keep your best players. Ryan Fitzpatrick back to Miami, 1 year, $10 million, fully guaranteed. Yeah, keep Ryan Fitzpatrick around to help out Tua, and occasionally probably go in for him, like we saw last year when Tua struggled at times. Brian Flores didn't waste any time and put Fitzpatrick out there, and he saved their skins a couple times, especially in that Raider game. Because if you think about it, they don't win that Raider game, then who knows what happens, man. Things could have went really, really differently for us. Because remember, if the Raiders won that game, we would have been even more motivated to win that Jets game. But of course, yeah, we saw what happened. My God. But Fitzpatrick back to the Dolphins, according to PFF. These are their predictions, by the way. Richard Sherman, going to the Raiders. 2 years, $14 million, $18 million guaranteed. That would be something. That would be something for Sherman to go to the Raiders. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he pulled a Charles Woodson and played safety there. You know, that'd be something. That would be something. Next, we got Desmond King staying in Tennessee. Remember, he was acquired by the Titans right before the trade deadline. 3 years, $17.5 million with $10 million guaranteed. I could see it. I could definitely see that happening. Number 11, here we go. John Johnson III, a guy I did a video on, going to the Chargers, 4 years, $55 million with $26.5 million guaranteed. Of course, this wouldn't really hurt us because if we get Anthony Harris, it's like, well, we got our safety. We're all good to go. So, yeah, I could see that happening as a result of us getting Harris. But, yeah, I could definitely see that. John Johnson would essentially be going across the hall, you know, going down the street. Yeah, he'd be going, no, they share a stadium. He'd be going across the hall. Or in terms of practice facilities, he'd be going down the street or whatever because they practice at different locations. But yeah, John Johnson going to the Chargers, staying in LA though. Next, we got Juju Smith-Schuster going to the Jets, 4 years, $68 million, $35 million guaranteed. I've seen a couple of predictions that have him going to the Jets. And the thing is, who is their quarterback going to be? Darnold? Fields? Wilson? Insert other quarterback name here because maybe they sign like a bridge quarterback because maybe they don't want to throw their rookie into the fire in his first year. I don't know. But you get Juju, that would be that'd be cool, you know? And it'd be really interesting to see how Juju acts with the New York media market because as we know, New York media is vicious at times, especially, you know, I mean, of course, he's trying to be a media darling with the TikToks and the freaking dances and all that. Oh, he would probably blossom in New York. You'd be seeing his commercials all over the place. He'd have billboards all over. Like his brand would boom for real because he's trying to get a brand going. Best place to go is either LA or New York. What's going on, talking and grubbing? You think the Browns will be aggressive like last year? I've said this a couple times. I think we're going to probably do almost exactly like we did last year. Sign a couple guys to some modestly sized contracts. And then after that, we're going to essentially fill out the roster with a bunch of 1 and 2 year deals. I wouldn't be surprised to see some of these guys on this list sign a 1 or 2 year deal just to get some money going. And then next year, when the cap goes back up, because stadiums will be at least somewhat, you know, occupied by fans, then you go for the bag next year. That's what I could see a lot of players doing. But we'll see. You know, Juju, 4 years, that'd be a great deal for him. Next, Corey Davis to Washington. 4 years, $65 million with $32 million guaranteed. Yeah, get yourself a new receiver to go with Terry McLaurin and company. That'd be a good get. Corey Linsley to the Chargers, 3 years, $33 million, $16.5 million guaranteed. Get yourself a new center, I believe. Their Pouncey retired as well as the Steelers' Pouncey. So, yeah, get yourself a nice-looking center. Okay. Mike Hilton, Pittsburgh. Staying in Pittsburgh, 3 years for $4 million a year. Yeah, so $12 million, $4 million guaranteed. Yeah, it's a good money for a slot corner. I'm sure the Browns would be interested in him. Carl Lawson, back to the Bengals, 4 years, $55 million, $30 million guaranteed. Yeah, I've heard a lot of stuff about how the Bengals are the front runners for Lawson. But as they say, money talks. And if I'm Carl Lawson, I'm sure he could just be saying that just to appease the Bengals. You know, I mean, you try and just, be like, yeah, they're the front runners. But the moment if he hits the market, it's like, okay, who's bidding for me? Where am I going? I mean, if your agent tells you, okay, Carl, the Browns are offering you, I don't know, 4 years, like $60-some million or something like that, like more money or whatever, maybe even less money for 4 years. But it's like, if you're Carl, you got to be sitting there thinking, damn, I get to play with Myles Garrett? Although it's against Cincinnati twice a year. But it's on a young and up and coming playoff contending team. But it's against Cincinnati twice a year. Because I'm sure he's a loyal type. But if you're trying to win a ring, bro, you want to go to a squad with one of the best pass rushers in the freaking league. And you kind of don't want to get embarrassed by Nick Chubb, do you? Because you don't want to get stiff-armed to the ground by Chubb or Hunt or get bodied by a tight end or something. Not to mention, you kind of want to be on the winning side of Ohio, right? Well, in that case, come here because you ain't winning nothing in Cincinnati. At least not for a while. I mean, our window to win a Super Bowl is open. It's going to be open for a little while, hopefully. But yeah, I could see Lawson staying, Love a loyal player, I mean, maybe he likes the area. I don't know. But yeah, PFF has him staying in Cincinnati, 4 years, $55 million, $30 million guaranteed. Jameis Winston going back to the Saints, 1 year, $5 million, fully guaranteed. Especially if Drew Brees retires. Antonio Brown staying with the Bucs, 1 year, $2 million, fully guaranteed. Incentives can raise value to $4 million. That's the first time I've seen incentives mentioned with a player. But yeah, I could see Antonio Brown sticking around, especially because Tom Brady's sticking around for a little while. For sure. Next, we got Jadavian Clowney going back to the Titans, 1 year, $13 million, fully guaranteed. Man, paying a dude $13 million to probably get like 1 or 2 sacks, that's tough. That was horrible from him last year. And the thing is, this dude literally had us doing backflips because we were trying so hard to sign him. But this guy's just like, nah, I'm good. And what'd he do? Not a dang thing. Tough. Bro, Porter Gustin, I'm pretty sure, had more sacks than him last year. Joe Jackson, I think, had a sack. Might have had more sacks than him. Yeah, that's tough. But, yeah, I wouldn't really be interested in Clowney unless, he's, one of the last options available. I wouldn't want to go after Clowney, especially with what he was doing last year. Jonnu Smith going to Arizona, 4 years, $38 million, $20 million guaranteed to go play with Kyler Murray. Okay. Russell Okung, tackle, going to Washington, 3 years, $50 million, $32.5 million guaranteed. Okay. Alejandro Villanueva going to Indy, 3 years, $45 million, $30 million guaranteed. So there you go. Colts would get Carson Wentz a new left tackle. Nice. And he's kind of up there, I think, on the age department. But, I mean, he's good. I mean, they actually put on here, he ranks 12th among all left tackles in pass block grade and has routinely done his job in the ground game with a negatively graded run block rate that sits in the 82nd percentile at the position. Wow. Okay. Cam Newton, this is obviously outdated because Cam Newton actually signed with the Patriots. Like, re-signed him with them today. This was from 2 days ago, so that's why. A lot of these are probably going to be outdated. Washington, yeah, that ain't happening now. Andy Dalton to Houston, 2 years, $10 million, $8 million guaranteed, especially if Watson leaves. Shaq, I'm going to keep doing that. Oh, my God. Shaquille Griffin, Seahawks, 3 years, $28 million, $15.5 million guaranteed. Another outdated prediction, Matt Milano to the Lions, 4 years, $45 million. Well, he got around that money with Buffalo. Buffalo essentially gave him that kind of money. So, yeah. I want Jaylen Brown from the Titans. Jayon Brown? So far, I've only seen Anthony Harris to the Browns, according to PFF. That's their prediction. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, Matt Milano, he essentially got that money from the Bills. Next, we got T.Y. Hilton, Jaguars, 3 years, $28.5 million, $18 million guaranteed. I actually forgot he's possibly a free agent this year. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see the Colts getting Will Fuller if they lose Hilton. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Hilton going to the Jags. Oh, yeah. Next, we got Dalvin Tomlinson from the Giants going to the Jaguars. 4 years, $52 million with $26 million guaranteed. If the Giants don't retain him, I could see him going somewhere like that. Because you know a team is probably going to throw the bag at him because he's actually really, really good. It's just he plays for the Giants, and the Giants just haven't been that good, so we really haven't heard much from him. But yeah, he's good. Yeah. Daryl Williams actually signed today with the Bills, so that's, I guess, a somewhat legit prediction that came true. Money might have been a little bit different. The years, I think, were the same. 3 years. Troy Hill. LA Rams, 2 years, $10 million with $7.25 million guaranteed. Honestly, this guy might be a target for the Browns, too. We're at 32. Chidobe Awuzie. Well, he's a free agent? Damn. Colts, 3 years, $27 million, $15.5 million guaranteed. Okay. Curtis Samuel, Patriots, 3 years, $27.5 million, $17.5 million guaranteed. Of course, they go out and they get Cam Newton, a former target of his from Carolina. That would be something. That's something I would expect the Patriots to do. So yeah, there's that. Aaron Jones to Miami, 4 years, $46 million, $25 million guaranteed. Yeah, that'd be cool. Wow, Yannick Ngakoue to Buffalo, 4 years, $70 million, $40 million guaranteed. Notice something? They do not have us getting a pass rusher yet in this article. Yeah, so far the only guy we're getting is Anthony Harris out of the top 50 as of right now, and we're on 35. We got 15 more to go. So we'll see if they predict the Browns to get anybody else. I mean, I could easily see it where Anthony Harris is the biggest name we get. Honestly, knowing us, we get all hyped up thinking, oh my God, we're going to spend all this money. We're going to not go crazy, but we're going to do some big things, and we wind up doing nothing, pulling our nice little Blue Jackets. I mean, I remember when the Blue Jackets, they were trading all those players. Blue Jackets fans were thinking, oh my God, they're going to go big game hunting. They're going to go after, someone huge like Taylor Hall or Granlund or someone like that, and they wound up doing nothing. Yeah, they did practically nothing. tough. Although today, I don't know if I mentioned this, but if I didn't, earlier today, the Blue Jackets acquired defenseman Mikko Lehtinen from the Maple Leafs for like our third string goalie, Vaini Velahivanen, or something like that. His last name literally sounds like Vaseline. It's Velahivanen, something like that. Yeah, it's weird. He's Finn, so yeah, he's a Finland player, of course. Our freaking GM is European, and he loves him some Finnish players. Whew, he loves Europeans in general. I mean, give us a couple of years, we're probably going to have we're going to have a European national freaking all-star team or something. Knowing Yarmo, it's the way he is, but I love it, especially because you get all these names that's like, huh? How the heck do you say that name? Makes it fun, but yeah, whatever. But yeah, Yannick going to the Bills, 4 years, $70 million, $40 million guaranteed. It'll be interesting to see like how many teams are actually interested in Ngakoue. I know the Browns probably will be because they were interested last year. Knowing Andrew Berry, he's probably going to be running it back, saying, "Hey, Yannick, remember last year when we were interested in trading for you? Well, guess what? You're a free agent, and we don't got to give up picks to get you. We just got to low-key throw the bag at you. So here, catch." Oh, man. Because some of the national media still think that the big-time players won't come to the Browns. Yeah, from the Saints. Oh, God, yeah. Hendrickson? Oh, yeah, I'm surprised he's not in here. He probably will be, though. I could see him coming here. I think I actually heard on a forum page that I go on that I guess he thinks it would be a dream to play alongside Miles. People think who would want to come to Cleveland? Okay. I mean, who wouldn't want to come to play for this squad right now, honestly? God. I remember those days, when we were trash and it's just like we had to overpay like crazy for players. And now it's like, bro, players probably would want to come play here for much less. Because you get a chance at a Super Bowl, you're playing with a young, up-and-coming team, and you can kind of low-key secure the bag, too. So, yeah. Next, we got John Brown going to Tennessee. They don't give a total, though. Huh. Huh. Interesting. They don't put a money total on that one. Huh. Shelby Harris back to Denver, 3 years, $30 million, $16 million guaranteed. This would be a guy that we would go after if like everybody else is taken, or maybe we just need depth. Like free agency starting to wind down a little bit, and we just want to add some depth. I could see him being a guy like that, or Derek Wolfe too, if he's available. But yeah, Shelby Harris would be a good interior D lineman or D end. But yeah, he's going back to the Broncos. I could see that. Marvin Jones Jr. going to Miami, 3 years, $27 million, $16.5 million guaranteed. I believe PFF predicted a while back, maybe like almost a month ago, that they predicted he was going to come to the Browns for like 3 years. I don't think it was like around that same amount of money. I don't even think we would need a receiver. If we do get a receiver, it's going to be a speed threat. It's going to be a speedster who can help Odell stretch the field. Because I don't know if we're going to try to put a whole lot on Odell's plate with him coming off an injury, but the way he's looking, he'd be the one to be able to handle all that. But yeah, Jones to the Dolphins, another weapon for Tua. Gerald Everett, tight end, going to Carolina, 3 years, $15 million, $9.5 million guaranteed. Okay. Kevin Zeitler to Minnesota. Okay, makes sense. Brian Poole to the Jets, 3 years, $18 million, $11.5 million guaranteed. Xavier Woods going to the Jags, 4 years, $25 million, $14 million guaranteed. Tyrod Taylor to the Eagles. Oh my God. Could you imagine Eagles fans if that happened? You signed Tyrod Taylor, the ultimate essential like backup quarterback, like the dude. In his last 3 teams, he was starting week 1, and he eventually got booted out mainly because of injury, I think, by a backup who was drafted that year. Yeah. Tyrod. Yeah. I think it was like something like that. I remember he was traded. I think that was when Josh Allen, and then he came here. Might have been before. Like, might have been Peterman, honestly. I don't know. But he was traded to Cleveland, and of course, he got hurt. And then, I know for sure his last 2 stops, he was the starter until he got hurt, and then he was replaced and never saw the starting job again. That's tough. Did Yannick want to go to the Browns? I heard he did. I heard he actually did want to go to the Browns. So, yeah, we're at number 43, and only they have one player going to the Browns. That's actually crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Next, we have Quentin Dunbar, corner, going to the Jags. 2 years, $12 million, $9.5 million guaranteed. All right, Jayon Brown, going to the Panthers. 4 years, $47.5 million guaranteed. Ingram to the Ravens. 2 years, $20 million, $16 million guaranteed. Rick Wagner, 47. There's 3 more players. Will there be any Browns in this? I don't think so, honestly. 2 years, $9 million, $5 million guaranteed. Bud Dupree to the Jets. 1 year, $15 million, according to PFF. Money. Yeah, I mean, 1 year, $15 million. That's what I'm saying. Remember earlier I was saying there's going to be players that are going to take a 1 year deal to essentially, get the bag, get some money this year, especially because he's coming off an injury. I don't know if the Browns would be interested in a guy like that. He's essentially betting on himself. This upcoming year, he goes out, balls out, goes back in the free agency next year, secures the bag, gets a big contract, and he's all set. What's up, kid? What's going on? I ran across a SI article a couple of years ago where they polled agents on which regions players want to go to, and the Great Lakes were at the bottom of the list. Yeah, nobody, because it's, those are the players that want to stay around like the sun, the warm areas, or they want to go to New York or LA or Houston. The like players that actually don't care about the weather. They just want to go play for the team. So 49, we have Rob Gronkowski back to the Bucks, and 50, Chris Carson to the Jets, 3 years, $30 million. So out of the top 50, they only have one player going to the Browns. All right, let's see. Let's have a little bit more fun. What's this? Is this the same one? Oh, ranking. That's just ranking. Previewing 2021 NFL Draft and free agency for all 32 NFL teams. Let's see what they have for this. I just want to look at this real quick. See what they have on here. But yeah, I'm using PFF, by the way. A lot of people don't like them too much. So let's see what they have for Cleveland real quick. Just real quick. Okay, Browns first postseason victory. Let's read some more into this. Browns free agency draft preview. See what they have. Projected cap space, about $21 million. Picks, we have 26, 59, 90, 92, 101, 123, 153, 187, and 222. Here's the projected offense for the Browns as of right now. So Baker, of course. They actually have his rank in PFF last year and his 2021 cap hit. As you can see, not too bad. Nothing crazy. Baker, $10 million this year, because I think the 5th-year option will be put on him. So, yeah. Nick Chubb, $4 million. Odell, $15 million. Overall, not crazy. Harrison Bryant, $1 million. Wow. You see offensive line. You have the 3 big guys, 3 big money players, Bitonio, Treader, and Conklin. Then, of course, you have Wills, And yeah, Wells and Teller are the two guys not making that much money, but that's cool. That's cool. The extend Baker, possibly part ways with Njoku. I could see them parting ways with Njoku. Can they repeat the NFL's best offensive line? I think so. Potential targets at open spots. Ooh, here we go. Wide receiver 3, Rashard Higgins, Brashad Perryman, and De'Ami Brown. I think he's a draft pick. Yeah. Okay. Projected defense. Oh, look at those holes. My goodness. Look at the holes on this defense. Looks like Swiss cheese right now, man. Look at that. That's crazy. My goodness. Okay, I'm just looking at my God. Myles Garrett, Richardson, and Billings. It's a foregone conclusion. Yeah. But we need another edge rusher. We need 2 linebackers. Another corner, because Money Mitch is probably, I've heard they want to re-sign Money Mitch and Kevin Johnson. We'll see if that happens. And of course, the safety. So that could be Anthony Harris. That could be John Johnson. It could be a draft pick. It could be Carl Joseph coming back. But safe to say, Sheldrick Redwine will not be our number 3 tight end. Safety. Oh my God. Yeah. That's lit. What does the pass rush come from outside of Garrett? Probably Curtis Weaver. Yeah. Browns need an impact player at the position. Richardson has been solid. Stay in house at linebacker. Bring back Goodson or Malcolm Smith. You have Taki too. Jacob Phillips, Mac Wilson. Nah. How much of an impact can former LSU teammates Greedy and Grant make in their return? Hopefully a big impact. We need it. Potential targets at open spots. So they have J.J. Watt. He's obviously gone. This was, I believe, before he signed. And Rashad Weaver. Replaced Vernon in a draft. Okay. Linebacker, you have Goodson and Owusu Koromoa. Doing that at linebacker would be amazing. Because, in case you didn't know, Owusu Koromoa is essentially my draft crush. Yeah. The dude is a hybrid linebacker safety type, which is what Joe Woods loves. And I think doing that would be, I would love it. I would love it, man, because you kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And Joe Woods would be salivating because he's like, I can do my thing. I don't have to draft another safety to do something that he could do himself. So, corner, Desmond King or Elijah Molden. So, yeah, they're going free agent and draft. I could see Desmond King. A lot of Browns fans wanted him before the deadline. He was easily attainable, but they didn't dish out the dough for him, or the picks and whatever. It's whatever there, but yeah, we could easily sign him. I guess they figured, well, he's going to be a free agent anyway. Why, send them picks when you can essentially just wait until free agency and sign him? That's a good idea. Elijah Molden, I believe he's from, Washington? And then safety, Trayvon Merrig and Will Parks. Okay. So overall, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Love it. Love that. Let's see what else we got here. Any more things over here? I saw something earlier about potential things, but okay, I think that's enough for that. So, all right. I'm going to do this real quick. Trying to think. What else is there to look at? You know what? Let's go on Bleacher Report real quick. I'm bored. Being as I didn't stream, let's go on Bleacher Report. All right, let's go on Bleacher Report real quick. Let's see what's popping over there. All right, if Bleacher Report would gladly show up for me, thank you very much. Okay, so we go to Cleveland right here. All right, Myles Garrett did some sort of workout thing, which dude looking out here looking like a gymnast out here, man. Don't fall on your face. That scared the crap out of me because, oh my God. Oh, let's look at this article right here. All right. So, realistic NFL trade scenarios that could shake the NFL in 2021. First one is Njoku to the Jags, and it'd be a 2021 fourth, which would be, I guess, the pick we get from the Rams. That must have been from the, what was that, trade where we sent, what's that dude, that freaking offensive lineman, Corbett. That must have been from the Corbett trade for Njoku. Okay, so oh no, that's from the Rams. So that's from the Jalen Ramsey trade. Wow, I don't know why I thought that was like, no. We give them Njoku for I guess one of the Jalen Ramsey picks. Fourth rounder. Okay. Latavius Murray to the Chargers. Okay, that'd be cool, you know. Nothing too crazy. A sixth rounder via Tennessee for Latavius Murray. That's cool for the Chargers. Zach Ertz to the Packers. A 2021 seventh for Ertz. Stephon Gilmore to the Browns. Okay. It would take a 2021 second rounder for him. All right. I've heard some Browns fans talking about they would probably like to do this. That would be great. Coming off an injury, though, it'd be something. I mean, God, you put Gilmore out wide. You put Greedy in the slot. Oh, God. Ward and Gilmore out wide, covering a team's number 1 and number 2 receivers, with Greedy in the slot. And then in the secondary, and at safety, you have Delpit and Harrison? There's no way this would happen. It's just it would be too lit. There's no way we would actually trade for Stephon Gilmore. No. There's no way this would happen. Bleacher Report's up to their usual tricks. God, there's no way that would actually happen. Right? Next, they have Russell Wilson to the Bears. Oh, God, what's the package going to look like? 2021 first round picks. Number 20 overall. A 2022 first round pick. 2022 second round pick. Nick Foles and Robert Quinn for Russell Wilson. So you give up 2 firsts and a second. Nick Foles and Robert Quinn for Russell Wilson. Wow. Now all of a sudden, A-Rob going to be like, he went from, damn, I went out of this joint. And he'd be like, oh. So you're going to get Russell Wilson. Okay. All right, because remember, they tagged him. So they tagged A-Rob, so he's, I guess, legit staying there. I mean, of course, they could always trade him. I mean, look what they did. Look what the Dolphins did with Jarvis. They tagged him, and then they traded him. Just because you get tagged doesn't mean you're going to stay there. You know, some of these guys could get traded. You never know. Next, we got Deshaun Watson to the Panthers. Okay. I wonder what this freaking package would look like. It would be huge. The Texans would be getting a king's ransom. They'd be getting the mother load for Watson going to Carolina. Whew, I can only imagine. So they would be getting Watson for the Panthers. Texans would get a 2021 first, number 8 overall. 2022 first, a 2022 second, so again, 2 firsts and a second, Christian McCaffrey and Teddy Bridgewater. So you're giving up your franchise running back a Swiss Army knife. He's essentially your whole offense for Deshaun Watson. Wow. And that is, I believe, that is the final one. Okay. So, yeah, according to Bleacher Report, we would acquire Mr. Stephon Gilmore. That would be dope. Do I think that happens? Probably not. Franchise tag, Lattimore not coming to Cleveland. Lattimore was signed by the Saints. No, Lattimore, nah. That's a pipe dream. And a lot of these Browns fans are dreaming. Gilmore seems more attainable. Yeah. Yep, Gilmore is way more attainable in my opinion. Okay, let's see if there's any more free agency previews out here. All right. So I'm going to do this. Free agency predictions. All right, so let's see if there's any other predictions out here. What is there? I love looking through these things. Got the videos going. I'm only going to be streaming for a little bit longer. Ooh, Washington Post. Let's see what the WP has to say about free agency, real quick. So we look here. Okay. It's gonna put an ad right there. Okay. How about no? The Colts will be this year's free agency winner. Trent Williams will get the biggest contract. Running backs will have a hard time getting good deals. Tooney will go to the Bengals for more than $12 million per year. The Patriots will load up on offensive talent. Okay. Dolphins will strike big at receiver. Probably Gallaudet. There will be a number of 1 and 2 year deals. Yep. I said that earlier. I said a lot of players are going to be doing the 1 and 2 year bet on me. Oh, I'm a bet on myself kind of thing. And they're probably going to have a lot of like 1 and 2 year deals with club options for year 2 or something. And they're probably going to be incentive laden too. Yeah. So there you go. All right. So what I'm going to do here is, because I'm going to, hold up. All right, so I think I'm going to wrap this up here, guys. So this was a lot of fun. I was going to try something, but I just decided not to. So, yeah, shout out to everybody. Okay, I don't know what the heck I'm doing here. Going nuts. So, yeah, that's going to wrap it up, guys. I had a lot of fun. So, I'm probably going to do this. Well, I might do it. I don't know. I'm probably not going to do it. But I will be doing something maybe like this for the start of free agency. We'll see. I've thought about not streaming for free agency. Well, I'm definitely doing something like this, though, for when we sign somebody here. Let me do this. I'm just going to go full screen here real quick. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to go full screen here because I'm pretty much good to go. Yeah, I had a little bit of fun. Figured since I didn't stream the Cavs game, or at least I couldn't really stream the Cavs game because my internet was messing up like crazy. I figured this would be fun to do, So, yeah, I've been streaming for almost an hour. That's whatever. So, if you're wondering how things are going to go once legal tampering begins, essentially, this is why I chose to do my, videos essentially a day earlier. I was going to start them, I believe, on Wednesday? But I'm like, I want to make sure I'm good to go for Monday. I don't want to have to worry about posting a video early in the morning because at noon, that's when all hell breaks loose. And I don't want to be posting a video and then have just ding, 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 just my phone blowing up with Schefter and Rappaport saying, when free agency opens up on Wednesday, insert player here is going to sign with insert team name here for insert contract amount in years or whatever here. I remember that a couple of years ago, the moment legal tampering started, things just went crazy. But that's what I love about legal tampering. You know, legal tampering is fun. You know, people say how, you know, oh yeah, the league years, that's when everything gets crazy. No, that's when things become official. The chaos begins on Monday. And technically, Friday was the last weekday before legal tampering. So, and for any of you guys who were curious as to why my channel was awkwardly quiet for a little while there, if you noticed, I mean, literally, like, I'm going to go onto my YouTube channel right now, and I'm literally going to go on my YouTube channel, and we're going to see how many videos I posted here. Hang on. Gotta maneuver. I got my freaking monster-sized. Hang on. Gotta move my thing here. Because I got to get to my monster-sized computer, which is behind my mini little laptop. Because for some reason, I still do not have a webcam for my new computer. I'm going to try and get a new webcam and stuff. I tried to use the one I already have, and it was trash, mainly because the audio quality sucked. I'm going to try and get me a new webcam and get me a microphone and all that good stuff, so there will be no echo. You know, have some good old fun streams on this monster that you cannot see. I'm sure when you watch my videos, you see the glare, the glow. That's because, yeah, the computer's on. And oftentimes you'll see me look up at it when I'm reading stuff because people say, why do you read stuff? You know, you look like you're reading off of a computer. Well, I kind of do because I want to make sure I get the facts right. When I do these target videos, I want to make sure I get the facts right. I don't want to be doing things that I think, you know, happen. Like, I don't want to think that this player played with this team or, you know, I want to make sure I get the facts right. So, yeah. But, you know, looking at my YouTube channel and safe to say things, you know, went quiet a little bit there, you know, and, okay, I just needed to do this real quick. Okay. So, yeah, there was like a little period in, what was it, late February, early March, where I had not posted a single thing. I went quiet. I mean, literally, from the time, look at this, okay, in terms of Browns content, because I did a lot of Cavs stuff, since the Super Bowl ended, all right, so, of course, I didn't do a Super Bowl live stream. So, yeah, let's see here. Ever since I did the NFC Championship, I, of course, did the Bills game. For some reason, I never put a thumbnail on that one. Lakers, Cavs, Knicks, Rosario signing, Browns trade for J.J. Watt. That was like a whole month there. And then I did the T-Wolves, Cavs. That was the beginning of February, keep in mind. All right. And then, of course, you had, because after that, I think that was the game that we lost. And after that game, we won, I believe. And then we went on like a 10-game losing streak after that. And, of course, the bold free agent predictions. Oh, that was my prediction for the Super Bowl right there. After that, I posted one video, potential trade targets for the Browns for entering the 2021 offseason. And I posted a Browns needs video. Those were the only two Browns-related videos I posted. Pretty much the entire month of February. The entire month of February. It was all Cavs, one Indians, you know, stream thing. And it was literally all Cavs because that was all that was going on. I didn't post a single thing about the Browns. Honestly, it's kind of both, the way I wanted it to be because I just wanted to take a break, you know, and the fact that there was nothing to talk about. I'm not gonna, come out here making hypothetical videos. I'm not gonna push content. If there's nothing to talk about, I'm not gonna make a video. You know? Now tomorrow there's gonna be another 2 videos coming out. My target video and a video I'm gonna have where I'm talking about I guess I might as well just spoil it now. I had this video in the vault for a while, pretty much. And I'm going to talk about, the possibility of the Browns, I guess, trading for one of the Moores, the Lattimore or Gilmore. Yeah. Could the Browns trade for one of those guys? I don't know. I mean, it's possible. Just going to say right now, it's possible. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm going to wait and see if I hear anything else about that. Because knowing me, I'd make a video about it and then it won't even happen. But yeah, obviously, February was crazy. Super Bowl going on. And then the Cavs essentially took over the month. But it took a nice little break from doing Browns stuff. Not to mention, like I said, there was nothing to talk about regarding the Browns. But now it's like I'm making up for it because literally, you look at my videos, I have not posted anything but Browns for the past 4 days. Free agent target, free agent target, free agent target. Could the Browns draft Von Miller? Draft roundup, free agency simulation, John Johnson, and this one. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 straight Browns videos / live streams in a row after not talking about the Browns for pretty much a whole month. But you love to see it, right? And it's only going to get crazier because, like I said, Monday is when legal tampering starts. That's when the Browns are going to start hitting up these agents, and they're going to start trying to, I guess, woo the agents into having their player come here. So we'll see if I know what Andrew Berry does in regards to that. And of course, next month already is the draft, and you already know I'm doing my draft reactions. I'm going to be hanging out in live streams. Oh, Crazy Dog, why don't you stream it? Well, you see, we don't pick until 26. I'm probably going to be dead tired by the time we pick. People probably be wondering, am I going to the draft? Honestly, if we were picking earlier, I probably would have definitely probably gone to the draft regardless of the situation. But we're picking 26th. We're damn near at the end of the draft. Dude, imagine you're a Browns fan from afar. You're going to spend all day down there, which of course I would too. But with this virus crap going on, if it wasn't, I'd spend all night down there. It'd be awesome. But with this crap going on, I ain't taking no risks. Not to mention, I don't live in Ohio no more. If this was last year or 2 years ago before this crap happened, it would have been fine. I lived not even an hour away from the city. I wouldn't have had to worry about getting a hotel. I could have honestly went down there probably all 3 days for real. But yeah, it would have been nuts down there. Millions of people. It probably would have been on the level of the Cavs parade over the 3 days. It would have been nuts. I'm old enough to remember when the draft was on the weekend. It started at noon on Saturday and it went until Sunday. They had 4 rounds one day and 3 rounds the next or something like that. It was crazy. I'm going to read the chat real quick and then I'm going to head on out of here. I know Gilmore is really old. Yeah, he's old and he's coming off an injury. Helmet rule. I don't know about the helmet rule. Gilmore to Cleveland would be so lit. I know it would be. What do you think about the jerseys that leaked? Well, if they are legit, which I'm pretty sure they are, they're dope. And I'm going to probably get me one when they become available. That's definitely probably going to be my next jersey purchase for the Browns. For sure. Oh, yeah. I'm going to probably wind up getting me an Odell or freaking Jarvis or even probably Baker. Ooh. Get me a freaking Baker throwback. Ooh, yeah, there you go. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. But yeah, I'm pretty much gonna wrap this up here, guys. This was a lot of fun. I've gone over an hour. I figured since I didn't do the game, I tried to do the game, but my internet / OBS was acting wonky. I'm glad it behaved. Hopefully it'll behave on Sunday when I stream the Hawks Cavs game. It seems like whenever we have a bad loss, we always face the Hawks, and hopefully we bounce back again. You know, I guess you could say they're kind of the Cavs slump buster because we always seem to do well against them. But we'll see what happens this time around. But yeah, if I hear anything else regarding the the Cavs, the Browns, or the Indians, I'll make a video about it. But as of this moment, there will be 2 videos coming out tomorrow. That video I just mentioned, where I'll be talking about could the Browns possibly trade for Gilmore or Lattimore, which honestly I don't think they could, but you never know these days, especially with Gilmore. And then, of course, I have my final individual free agency target for the Browns. So, yeah, that's going to do it. I'm Crazy Dog at 99. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night. And I'm going to head on out of here and get ready for bed because it's 1:30 at night. And I'm getting kind of tired. Yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm out.